It's Black Friday, one of the best times of the year to build a home gym. Probably means you're looking for deals, which means you probably want to subscribe and sign up for notifications because we do have a Black Friday live coming where we've got companies signed up to do giveaways, also interviews with the companies. Let us know what the best deals are. Maybe drop some deals specifically on the video. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you subscribe and set notifications because it's forthcoming. Generally, this is the best time to buy gym equipment, especially if you're starting a home gym for the first time. I want to open up with something that's a little bit off the cuff, but I think matters for this discussion. And if you'd like to hear me talk about this more in a separate video, let me know in the comments. One reason I think this year in particular matters for the short term, the next 5 years or so, due to the president-elect Trump coming into office, and one of his platforms is that he's going to increase tariffs. I think he's proposed like a 25% tariff increase. This isn't political, but if that happens, if he does actually do those tariffs increases, a lot of gym equipment is imported. In fact, I would say a vast majority of equipment. In fact, most of the deals I'm going to talk about today are imported products. Because of that, you're going to see prices increase dramatically, 20 to 30% most likely. Companies already have low margins, so they're just gonna basically have to start producing more in the US, or they're gonna have to increase prices. So if you're wanting to build a home gym, this literally, like, this isn't like a scare tactic, it's just my assumption. This may be the best time to buy gym equipment over the next few years if you're trying to save money. With that said, if you'd like to see more of that discussion, let me know in the comments. I can do a full video. Let's get into some of the deals for this year. First off, I've got a bunch of stuff on here. If you'd like to see all the deals, we track them and have from the very beginning. Check the link below, like button, where on the website, garageandreviews.com, we list all the deals. But first one, this one's from Snode. Snode is a nice dumbbell. It's a cast iron head adjustable dumbbell. They're pretty popular. They're offering 10% off. It's already, I would say, one of the better value adjustable dumbbells that's on the market, but they're offering an additional 10% off, and I think this is the deal of the century. If you use the code GGR, you're also gonna get a pair of free lifting gloves. Yes, friends, free lifting gloves, if you can believe it. I'm not kidding. They'll give you free lifting gloves. I would love to see pics of people with their free lifting gloves in their home gyms that you got for that special deal. Man, finance people on GGR, you couldn't negotiate a better deal than free lifting gloves? Golly. If you're looking for adjustable dumbbells, a couple other companies that are doing discounts that I know of. One is Powerblock, 15% off site-wide. So if you're looking for Powerblocks, I would suggest their USA-made series, their compact one. But if you want like their big, expensive one, 100-pounders, they're gonna be 15% off too. Now's the time to get it. I'm hoping Nuabells go on sale. They're not yet. They would typically go on sale through SmartFit. But if you want those, now will probably be the time. I haven't seen a discount on them yet, but it would not surprise me, as in years past, they do a slight discount on those. Next, this one is pretty good. 20% off site-wide on Bolt Fitness. If you're looking for machines of any sort, Bolt Fitness has a ton of machines. We've reviewed a few of them. They have a lot. They actually go after the commercial market in a lot of ways, but they're also producing more racks. We've reviewed their Bolt Warlord, which is basically like their Athena competitor. Huge stacks. If you'd like to see that, you can check out the backlog of videos, but we've done that one. That's 20% off. They've got their leg extension leg curl, which they removed the shin pad and now put it on the thigh, which is superior design, but it's 20% off. Their entire site is 20% off, which is actually really dang good. So I would go on their site and just cherry pick some things that you think look good. Just a few call outs. Their leg press hack squat combo is a very popular one. I've got a full review coming out on it if you'd like to see that, but it's one of the better options that are out there. I definitely have some critiques on it, but it is pretty well loved by, say, the Reddit home gym community or a Facebook group. It's one I would look at. Also, any of their racks, they're 3x3 1-inch holes, uprights, like standard fare, modular construction. So if you're looking to save money, like Bolt Fitness, honestly, 20% off their entire site, now's the time probably to buy from them. Because also, back to my first discussion, everything's imported. Expect that to go up. Which, now that I think about it, that may be why they have such a big discount. I've never seen a discount that much big from them. So they may be clearing out before they're like, oh man, this could change a lot of stuff. Okay, then Freak Athlete Nordic Hyper Pro, probably one of my more well-loved products from this past year that I reviewed. Just a product I really like. The design that went into it, the stuff you can do with it. It's good. I hope they come up with, I've talked about this, like a more premium version, which I think over time they probably will, but it's on sale for $400 off. I say that with scare quotes because technically, if you would have bought it when I reviewed it initially, like I told you to, you would have gotten introductory pricing, which was like $800. It's now at discount, $1,200. So it's definitely, I guess, discounted. I don't know. I mean, their pricing is a little bit off. I think it's a little bit of a womp, womp, womp situation. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. They're offering a $400 discount. You can decide if now is the time to buy. Maybe they're gonna increase more in the future, but for now, it's $400 off. And they're offering some additional discounts if you stack on some of the leg developer and some of that stuff. Now, one that is on discount that I would recommend that's actually a good price is going to be Shogun Nordic. They're offering 15% off. Use the code GGR. Don't forget those letters, GGR. That's pretty much the code for most of these sites that we have. That one, the Shogun Nordics, that's the one I still have in my garage. I still use it, still like it. Yeah, you can see all my past reviews on it if you want to know what I think about it in depth, but big fan. Now this is the cheapest I've seen it since they introduced it with their introductory pricing. Next, Kensui. Kensui is offered 20% off site-wide off of everything on their site, their handles, some of their bars, they've got a bunch of unique stuff, their weight vests, those sorts of things. They've got a lot of little stuff that I like. It's like, especially if you're doing like stocking stuffers or gifts for other people that have home gyms, like this is a great company to go to because their stuff is priced very affordably and most people probably don't have it. Most people would get use out of it. Even if all the person has for a home gym is a pull-up bar, if you get them some of their handles, dude, suddenly they have a NutriGrip pull-up bar. They're awesome. So if you spend more money, which their stuff is so affordable, you're gonna have to get a lot of stuff to reach their limits. But if you spend $1,000 plus, they're gonna give you 30% off. I mean, you gotta build a cart with them to do $1,000 at Kensui. But if you're gonna do it, they can give you 30% off. So basically they've got tier lists. I would say their weight vests and their handles, those are the main things I would look at. I really like them. They're very smart. Use the handles all the time. Use the weight vest quite a bit too. So there's that. Then a couple elephants in the room you have to talk about, Rep Fitness and Rogue Fitness. Rogue Fitness is really the ones that stake their claim on Black Friday. They started doing Black November, where it's like the whole month. When they started doing that, all the other companies scrambled and did it too. Well, now it's like pretty much November is the Black Friday time for the home gym community for most companies. Rogue Fitness, their deals are okay. They're pretty typical for what they've offered in years past. Depending on the popularity of the item, they're gonna have less of a discount. If it's not a very popular item, they're gonna have a bigger discount. Just kind of depends on what you want from them. But if you're gonna order, and especially order a big cart, this is really where you save money, is on shipping. They're offering their 5 for 5, so 5 items for $5 shipping. Includes a lot of different items. They also have hundo pricing, which like you add on a bunch of weight, you save more money. Really, if you're looking to buy plates, any of like the heavy items, which everything in freaking home gyms are heavy, which means shipping's expensive, but you're looking to buy racks, plates, kettlebells, dumbbells, just free weight type stuff. Now is really the time to do it if you're wanting to go through Rogue because you're gonna save on your shipping. But there's some individual items like the Rogue Echo Rower that's already quite a bit cheaper than Concept 2, is now even cheaper by like $20. The Rogue Echo Bike is a little bit off. I think it's like $50. There's other products they're making too that are a little bit on discount. So if you're gonna get those anyways, might as well buy them now and save a little bit of coin. That's from them. Another thing which they have on there is their Milo bike. I got one of their Milo bikes. If you want to see me do a full review on their Milo bicycle, yes, they created a whole factory for a US-made bicycle with a belt gear drive. It's pretty wild. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a unique bike, but it's kind of designed as like an all-round bike, like the idea behind CrossFit. Just do a little bit of everything, jack of all trades. It's that kind of bike. If you'd like to see a review on that, let me know in the comments. But that one's on sale too. It was initially released at $14.95. It's now $9.95 for a USA made bike with a belt drive. Pretty good price. Okay, then Rep Fitness. Rep Fitness, they're offering deals ongoing. It changes, so depending on when this comes out, these may be gone because they're doing somewhat a Rogue. They're offering a few items, and it's basically until they're claimed. They're also offering some discounts depending on when this is coming out on the racks. They have like their rack week, their bar week. I noticed they had some power bars for cheaper. And they're doing apparel, 30% off the entire month, which like when they come out with that, you know, I was like, I don't foresee this doing very well, but it's actually really well designed apparel if you want to save some money on it. Okay, another company similar to Bolt Fitness that we've been reviewing more and is offering more machines. But one thing I've noticed, the guy who started Temple of Gains is like a GGR follower, has followed for years and is into like the home gym community and equipment. So he's constantly iterating on the machines, basically coming out with new versions based upon feedback from customers. Temple of Gains. So Temple of Gains is offering free aluminum pulley upgrades on all of their selectorized machines, and also depending on how big your cart is, they're also offering some sales. So they have like $100 off all plate loaded machines, and they're all in one rack, $200 off every additional machine purchased. And if you buy more, you know, just increases the cart discount. So if you're gonna be looking for them, these are the things that I would look for. One, a pendulum squat. If you're looking for a pendulum squat, Temple of Gains pendulum squat version 4 it's a really good version for the cost. Their multi-flight, basically the Panada multi-flight copy, that's one I've got in my garage. I use it all the time. You can tell because I've got 3D freaking delts right here. You actually can't tell because I'm wearing a sweater, but if I wasn't, you could tell. I use that bad boy. I really like that design, and it's very compact. You get a free aluminum pulley upgrade. That's one I would actually get from them. And they've got some other machines too if you're looking for other stuff. So check Temple of Gains out. A little bit off the beaten path, if you're wanting some storage items, one company that's doing a sale right now is Wall Control. Wall Control makes metal pegboards that go on the studs on your walls. They're doing 15% off all of their site, so including accessories. So if you already have Wall Control and want to buy some hooks, or if you just want to get into their system and buy what you want, they're priced pretty cheaply already, and now they're even cheaper for 15% off. Now's the time if you want to go through Wall Control. Okay, one thing I've got in my backyard that I've absolutely loved, there's 2 items actually, and both of them are on sale. One is the Plunge sauna. There are a lot of saunas out there. I need to do a breakdown on all the sauna. I really got deep into sauna. Basically, like, what's the best? I was gonna build my own. I was looking at this guy named Trumpkin Notes. If you know about Trumpkin, you let me know in the comments. It's a deep cut. This guy is like the sauna expert. The Plunge sauna is not a Trumpkin approved sauna, but I've really enjoyed using it. It uses a hume heater. They're pricey, but they're made in the USA. It's really well made, like it really is. I've had it for maybe 6 months. It is nice, but it's pricey, but it's 15% off. So everything from Plunge right now is 15% off. Or if you're looking for a cold tub, my favorite cold tub, I have in my John Deere room. You know I'm Midwestern when you got a John Deere room. I do have a John Deere in there actually. I have a John Deere lawn mowing tractor. But they're offering the Nordic Wave biking for 15% off too. If you're looking for a cold plunge, they just came out with a new cooler too that's quieter, looks pretty nice. So if you're gonna go with a cold plunge, honestly, that's the one that I'd be looking at, personal opinion. Okay, one that is exclusively for our audience, Rohrman Strength. If you have jammer arms, these are the handles to get. They're doing 20% off specifically for our followers off the Megalith handles, 20% off, use code GGR. So if you have jammer arms, these are the handles to get without a doubt, and this is the cheapest time you can get them, code GGR, 20% off. Okay, there's a bunch of deals. Man, there are so many other deals and there's more forthcoming. We are going to be doing a live video like we've done in years past. If you would like to be a part of that, it will be right after Thanksgiving, the next morning, Black Friday. Sign up for notifications so you can be a part of it. We've got giveaways, we've got interviews with companies talking about their deals, all sorts of fun. So if you'd like to be a part of that, make sure you subscribe and set notifications because it will be forthcoming. All right, this has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. I'd love to hear any other deals that you think people should be watching out for. Let them know in the comments, and then upvote the ones that you think are the best. They'll come to the top of the comments so people can see them. We'll see you next time. Peace.